Hi everyone, and welcome back to Website Wednesday. Jennifer here, coming to you from my home office for a change. Today I want to show you how to update your personal settings in the Victory Lakes website in your profile so that you get the information you want and share the information you want and protect the information you want. So you'll notice I've got a screen share up and we are on the website. And I've come to the login page. I'm about to log in with my dummy account. Now, remember, your user ID is case sensitive. You can also use your email address to log in. Your password is case sensitive, so check your caps lock if you're having trouble. And if you have been having trouble getting logged in, just shoot me an email, communications@victorylakeshoa.com, and I'll get you straightened out. So now we're going to log in. And you see immediately that we've got all these tabs back. And what we want to do for our profile is go to the Members tab. And we will go down to Profile. So this is the account info page. This is the main page. You see Jane Doe's user ID is up here. Her name's here. The required information that she had to put in was first and last name, an email address. There's the option for putting in other email addresses, and I'll explain why you may be interested in doing that at some point. And then there are privacy options. The privacy options are important in terms of, do you want people to be able to reach you or not? Now, some of these things don't matter at all, okay? Hide my phone number from non-admin users. By the way, that's me. I'm an admin, so is Jessica and Tracy and Liz, all of us in the office. And hide my mailing address from non-admin users. Non-admin users are basically your neighbors. They're not going to be able to see that information anyway. That would only apply if I had the member directory posted, which I don't. I've kept that private just to be sure. So you can click these or not click these as you wish, but it won't make much of a difference. If you click hide personal email from non-admin users, that will take out, automatically hide both these things, okay? Now, if you click the hide email links from other users, I want to show you what that email link looks like, because you may not want to hide that one. So let's use the board of directors as an example, okay? And the way I have it set up is nobody's personal information is shared. So say you want to email the board president, that's Tim. All you get is this link. It does not show his personal email address. So you would click on that, and that would automatically say where it's coming from and where it's going to, and then you'd put in your, just basically it's a, an email in the web browser program. You can even attach files. And when you send it, Tim will receive that. It will be forwarded to his personal email address, and he can respond to it the same way. So you aren't really exchanging your personal email addresses. You're just communicating through the website. It's acting as a third-party intermediary to help keep your information private. That said, if you go that route, you will not be able to do that if you click hide my email links from other members. Now, maybe you don't want to hear from them, but it doesn't hurt. I can't imagine you're going to be hearing from people very often, because the only reason it might be useful is if, I don't know, you want to install a pool or something and you need to get your neighbor's signature and you haven't been able to catch them at home and you don't have a phone number for him. So you can look up his name in the message directory. Here's where it is. That will look like this. Assuming I got into it. There we go. Say we wanted to, you could get to Tim King this way. You would just scroll down till you found his email address. There it is. And the same thing. It would open up that same box and you could message him that way. So my recommendation would definitely be to leave this unchecked. You can check this one if you like. Allow members public to use email links to email me. That means somebody who's not signed in, but somebody who's not signed in is not going to be able to see anybody's email links, so it doesn't matter. And the rest of this information is up to you. If you have a personal website, if you want to put a couple of notes in, the names of your kids or something, people who might be living with you, a profile photo, you can do that too. Remember, any changes you make, you need to click save. Okay, otherwise they won't take. So primary address, this is the main reason why you can't use the site right away when you set up. And I have it set so that I have to approve it first, because you have to put in your primary address and your phone number. I have it separated, phone and cell. You can put both in, you can just put one in, it doesn't matter. And that's required information. If you own a home in Victory Lakes, but you don't live in Victory Lakes, this is where you would put your Victory Lakes address. And then in the alternate address, you don't have to, but you can put in your, address of residence. Visual theme, that's basically how it looks. You can change the colors and things. If you want email options, let me come right back to that. Let's go to groups first. You see Jane Doe is a member of the Victory Lakes Loop group. Oh, that rhymes. The reason for that, that's part, and the other thing I do when I'm approving your account, when you sign in, I assign you one group. Okay, now you can join other groups, but everyone has to be in at least one, and that one is your street. Because eventually I'm going to be using the site by itself to do email blasts to reach you. And this way, if something is, I need to give you some information that's specific to a certain street, I can just email those people and not bother the rest of the community. So that's the advantage of having the groups. Now the email options. Okay, this is where I really need you to come in when you have a minute and make a change. By default, you probably have, I do not want to receive any email messages or notifications from this website. If that happens, you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get the Friday Flash. You're not going to get special notices, anything like that. So what you want to do is come in here and click on, I want to receive email messages and notifications from this website, and that will enable me to get in touch with you if I need to. But maybe you don't want to get everything. So that's when you can go down to the advanced subscription options. You click on that and that opens another menu, list of menus. And when you click this up here, I want to receive email messages and notifications from this website, it automatically selects everything. So if there are things that you don't want to get, here's the way you can fix that. So I want to receive emails sent to all members. It's pretty self-explanatory. That means you're going to get everything I send out to the community at large. If you say, well, I don't want to get everything, but I do want to get alerted to emergency information, like if the pool is closed or it's back open or there's something going on my street. So I'm going to uncheck this and I will leave this checked. And that way you will only get those messages that I mark urgent. Okay. I want to receive emails for clubs that I join. There are some clubs on here, the book group, the travel group, the swim team. I don't think they're utilizing it yet. Hopefully, eventually they will, at which point you can just, select them as a group and send emails. So you can check that if you want to belong, if you belong to a club. If you do belong to a club, but you don't want to hear from the club, you can uncheck that. If you don't belong to a club, it doesn't matter if you have it checked or not. Same thing goes for committees. I want to receive emails for committees that I join. Forwarders, I want to receive emails sent to forwarders or groups I belong to. So you have to also check this. If you don't want to get mass emails, but you do want to get notifications about your street, that's when you're going to want to check this. I want to receive emails for forwarders, for everyone, or groups I belong to. So I unchecked this. That means Jane won't get the Friday Flash anymore, or maybe some little updates about confidence and things like that. But she does want to know if the road is closed for repaving or something. So we've got that checked. Automatic application notifications. These are more about when I add something to the site, do you want to be notified? If I add something to the news stories, like up here, I can click news. If I put something in there and you have this checked, you'll get a notification. Hey, Jennifer added this. Same with a calendar event. If Tracy puts in a pop-up event of some sort, maybe the ice cream truck again, she'll put it in there and then maybe schedule it. If you have that clicked, you'll get information about that. Same with documents, the discussion groups, all that kind of thing. So you might want to know that, you know, like the documents is good because I'm always putting in meeting minutes after a meeting. If you want to read those, then you get a notification that they're ready for you to read. Down here, we've got also include my other email address when sending emails to me. Remember over here, we've got, not there actually, here. Other email. That's good for people who, like, what, say instead of having a couple owns a house together, instead of having 2 different accounts for each of them, they just have 1 account, but they have 2 email addresses. If you use other and then click this, then they'll both get emails and then they won't have to create 2 accounts. So remember, you want to save every time you've made a change, and then you're good. And that's how you adjust your personal profile settings. If you have any questions, if I went too fast, or you want to get clarification on some things, just shoot me an email, communications@victorylakeshoa.com, or leave a message in the comments and I will get back to you. Thanks a lot, everyone. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.